Why cats are afraid of cucumbers. If you've been on the internet at all in the last 10 years, chances are you've seen this viral YouTube phenomenon. Videos of cats being scared by cucumbers. It's obvious that people find this ever-thriving trend very entertaining, but does anyone really know why all these cats are so scared of cucumbers? One of the first and most widespread theories explaining this bizarre sensation is that at first glance, cucumbers can resemble snakes. Cats are what is known as mesopredators. This means that even though cats are natural predators, they are also a prey animal. They are also crepuscular, being more active at dusk and dawn than any other time of day, so their eyesight is better in dim light than it is during the daytime. This allows them to see things better when they are moving, and they don't see motionless objects as well. Because this prank is typically performed in the daytime, the cucumbers are an oblong shape and similar colors to some snakes. It isn't a stretch to think that maybe cats believe that the innocent food is a snake that has appeared behind them. If this is the case, the startled leap that is seen in these videos would be a prey reflex, likely done to avoid being bitten by the reptilian predators. Although at first, this sounds like it might be a perfectly reasonable explanation for the cat's distressed behavior, many experts have weighed in and concluded that this is very unlikely to be the cause. Even though it would make sense that cats would be scared of animals that may eat them in the wild, the main reason for their doubt is that snakes are not a common predator of cats. In fact, the opposite is actually true. Many cats have been known to hunt down and even eat small snakes. Because of this, it just wouldn't make sense that fear of snakes would be the reasons for the cat's startling behavior. Another theory that has surfaced is that cats are afraid of anything unknown to them. It has been proven that cats are naturally leery of anything unfamiliar in their environment. This is especially true in older cats who have not been as well socialized. Younger cats and kittens tend to be more adventurous and curious about unknown things than their mature counterparts, who seem to be the most popular victims of the cucumber pranks. Cats' sense of smell is 14 times better than that of us humans. If cats have never come face to face with a cucumber in the past, it is possible that the smell of such a foreign object could cause them to be quite frightened. Not all cats seem to be afraid of cucumbers, which is another fact that supports this theory, because it could mean that only cats who haven't had early exposure to the fruit may have such an extreme reaction to it. What makes this hypothesis less believable is the sheer volume of feline companions being startled by cucumbers. It is certain that cats are creatures that thrive on familiarity, but would this be enough to invoke such an extreme response? It is really plausible that thousands of cats have never seen or smelled a common household vegetable before. And if this was true, would cats not be leaping in fright at the sight of any new item they come in contact with? Obviously, there are a few flaws with this train of thinking. There is one hypothesis that is by far the most common among veterinarians, cat behavioralists, and other leading experts. That is that these startling behaviors shown by cats around the globe are simply a fear-defense instinct to an object suddenly appearing behind them, which is akin to the fight-or-flight response in humans, and actually has very little to do with what the object is. Cats are an animal that is hyper-vigilant and very aware of their surroundings at all times. When they are eating or drinking, they feel most vulnerable, as they have let their guard down in order to do so. This is most likely the reason they are so shocked and startled by something suddenly appearing behind them. Imagine if you were on high alert, only to have something appear behind you suddenly when you were least expecting it. Most people would likely have a good jump scare and be quite frightened by this ordeal, just as all the cats have. Further evidence of this theory can be found by simply searching for cats being scared by other things. Other common items for this prank are bananas, zucchinis, and pineapples, all of which can be found eliciting the same startled response in cats. Some may think that this just means that cats are scared of unknown food items, but videos of cats being scared by other inanimate objects such as plastic bags, socks, and kids' toys can also be easily found. Effects. No matter what the reason is for cats' reaction to being scared by cucumbers and other various objects, all experts agree on one thing. Purposefully scaring your feline companion to get a laugh or views on YouTube is an ethical issue. Playing a prank on an innocent animal is not the same as doing so with human friends and family who can understand the intent behind the hoax. It causes them to have an adrenaline spike, which is what causes the startling jump response. This is extremely harmful and causes them high levels of stress. It can also inadvertently teach them that their food and water bowls are not a safe place. This can cause them anxiety around eating and drinking, which can obviously cause a plethora of other issues, including significant weight loss. Cats with especially sensitive personalities can start to exhibit signs of chronic stress after traumatic incidents and experience significant health problems. Signs that your cats may be experiencing anxiety, chronic stress, or even PTSD after being traumatically scared include withdrawal, constant hiding and ear pinning, aggression, and eliminating outside of their litter box. This may all seem like a harsh reaction to such an innocent little prank, but cats are extremely sensitive to environmental changes and may feel unsafe in their homes after something has scared them in it. Not only can it make your cat skeptical of their eating area and home in general, but it may also damage their relationship with you if they have made the connection between you and the stressful event. So, if you thought about seeing if your own cat has some crazy reaction to being surprised with a cucumber, hopefully this information is enough to cause you to change your mind. And if you have already performed the cucumber prank with your cat and they are experiencing any of the mentioned ill effects, don't fear. If you focus on building your relationship back with positive experiences, your pet should be back to being their perfect little self before you know it. Get it? Perfect? To summarize, there are a few different theories about why so many cats can be seen being startled and leaping away from cucumbers. One of the most common explanations being that cats are instinctively afraid of snakes and mistaking the harmless fruit as a predatory reptile. Others believe that cats are scared of any new items they come across, especially those that can have a strong smell like cucumbers and other fruit and vegetables. Most leading cat experts all agree that the most likely explanation is that the cats are reacting to the fact that something has appeared behind them while they are vulnerable, and that it has very little to do with the item itself. Experts have also agreed that trying to evoke this reaction from your feline companion can be very damaging to them psychologically, and that it's more beneficial to your relationship with them to focus on having positive experiences rather than ones that may traumatize them.